All right, today's session is going to be relatively short because, again, we pretty much covered all the basics, as I've repeated a few times, right? We're going to build up knowledge, but at the same time, some of the functionality is simply not used that much. So, I mean, think about it. If we have 100 customers and only one or two use a certain function, I mean, I don't really care about training you right now on how to do it, because once you know the basics, you should be able to more easily figure out how to, access any new functionality. And if you're not quite certain and you have that one customer that needs to use it, it's easier for me to train you, if you already have all the basics down. So I just want to make sure we cover everything that's used by, again, the majority, 90% of the customers. So right now we do have a few other functions we're going to cover, but again, some of it really won't make sense for example, if we go in the back office. I mean, I kind of explained what a lot of these check flags do, right? Not every one, but a lot of them, I kind of explain what they do. So it's your job to go in and say, okay, what does this function do? What does that function do? So that's something that, is important, right? Again, most of these flags are not going to be touched in general, but you won't really know that until you kind of figure out how these flags affect the system. So it is good to know what every single one of these do. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Give me one moment. Okay. So let's get started on some other stuff that we didn't really touch upon that you're going to need, right? Discounts. Let's start with that. So in the back office, we have to create a discount. Now, this should be easy if you've ever created a discount in the Salon POS. Pretty much works the same way, right? So in the system, I went in the back office and then I went into the discount setup. Now, we don't actually have any discounts created yet, and the system will operate just fine if there are none created. But in general, if this was a brand new system and you're not sure what they need, at the very least, create an open discount. So let's go ahead and do that right now, right? Click Add New. I'm, I'm going to name it Open Discount. That makes it easy for us to track this discount. And of course, I'm going to check that Open Discount flag. And let me uncheck it. You notice I can change some of these settings here, right? But if I check the Open Discount, it just grays it out and does not allow you to configure it because, again, the Open Discount option would take precedence, meaning it's active. Now, the next option after doing that, again, we just put a name. We said that this is an open discount. Tax before or tax after discount. 99% of the time, it's going to be tax after discount. So what does that mean? Right? You should already know because this is exactly the same in the salon. So it basically means the tax that you apply, right? You apply the tax after you apply a discount. So it applies discount, and then next, so the first option. Let me check that. So that's the first option. So what that does is it applies discount first, and then it applies tax. So how would that affect things? Well, think about this. Let's assume we have a 10% tax, right? And let's say our sales amount was $10. How much tax is that?
$1.
$1, right?
Yes.
Assuming no discount is involved, if we have a $10 sales and a 10% tax, then your tax amount is exactly $1. Customer pays $11 total, right? $10 for the sales and $1 for the tax. Simple so far. Okay. Now, if you do a discount, let's say it's a $2 discount, Okay. So let's say you have a $10 sales with a $2 discount. If it is set to tax after discount, then then it means we apply the discount first. Then after we apply the discount, we apply tax. So $10 sales amount minus $2, right? How much do we have left for the sales amount?
8.
$8. So if we apply 10% tax to $8, what will that be?
720.
Huh? 10% tax on $8?
Sorry.
How much tax?
80
80.
cents.
80 cents, right? Okay. So $10 minus 2, that's our sales amount, right? $8 is our sales amount. And if we apply tax after we apply the discount, we're applying it on the $8, right? So that's 80 cents tax. That means the customer pays $8.80 if we apply tax after discount. Okay, let's say we apply tax before discount. Okay, so again, let's use a $10 sales amount with a $2 discount. Just a flat amount discount with a 10% tax. So $10 minus 2 is again $8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 8.
Okay, but we're taxing before we apply the discount. So what this says now is, right, we're going to put tax on the original non-discounted amount.
Which
That's
is
what
10.
tax before discount means. So what is the non-discounted sales amount?
10.
And
10.
then we're applying 10% tax.
That
Mm-hmm.
is 11. So it will be 11. It will add
No,
$1.
no, but how much is our tax?
10%.
10%.
So 10% of $10 is
1.
1.
$1. Okay, but remember, there's a $2 discount. So it's saying tax before discount. We're going to apply tax before we apply discount, but we still need to apply our discount. So we're taxing on the entire non-discounted amount, which comes out to $1 tax, right? So we have a $2 discount. So 10 minus 2, right? That's our sales amount, $8, plus $1 in tax. So you see the difference?
Yeah.
If we tax after discount, our sales will be $8.80 in our example. If we tax before discount, that means we're applying tax on the entire non-discounted sales, which means our tax is going to be higher. That makes it $9 total. Now, customer doesn't care about that. All they're worried about is how much am I paying? So if you set this wrong, they're, and I've seen this on restaurants, if you and salons, if you set it wrong, the customer is actually overpaying in tax. You said it wrong. They're actually overpaying. So 99% of the time in a business, it's going to be set to tax after discount. So when you set up a discount and you're not sure, always set it to tax after discount. Okay?
Okay.
So that's very important. That's why I'm pointing that down. And this will be used in salon, restaurant, retail, whatever it may be, right? So most of the time, tax after discount. If you're not sure, set it to tax after discount. We can always change it later. Next one, discount status. Basically, when is it active, right? That's what this is saying. By default, if you're not sure, always set it to discount always active. Okay, that means this discount is always active, right? We don't, until we disable it, it's always active. It will always work. The other option is discount only active for date range. And in this case, it gets a little more complex because you have a lot of control over when this is active. First thing you have control of, the starting and ending date. So right now it's November 16. I guess it's November 17 technically over in your side. But over here on this side, it's still November 16. Okay. So you see I have control over when it's active. So just because it's November right now, I can say that, hey, this discount is only, I mean, on an open discount, we would never do that, but I'm just showing the example of when you, the option of being able to make it active. So you can say it's only active starting on December 1st and it'll end on December 31st, right? So you can say that. Now, the next thing we have control over is what day is it active, right? You can say every single day of the week, right? All, or you can say, okay, this discount is only active on Monday and Tuesday, by checking those. So you have control not just over the date period, the beginning and ending dates, but you actually have control over the day of the week that it's active. Okay. And the last control you have is time. So if you want to say, okay, this is only for a lunch special, you can say make it active at 12 p.m. until 3 p.m. or whatever the time period may be. So you can have a lot of control over when this is active, and you don't have to make it active right now. It can be a discount that you're going to do next month, 3 months from now, 6 months from now. You can plan out all your little special discounts if that's what you do. Most places will not bother. Either they make it active or it's not active at all. But some of them do want like a special control. So that's the basics of it, right? So you have active, you have a control over when it's active in terms of the date range, what day of the week, and even what time. Now I'm going to set it back to always active. Generally speaking, if we set an open discount, it's always going to be set this way. We name it open discount, check the open discount flag. Again, 99% of the time, it's tax after discount and discount always active, right? So now we made a discount. Let's go ahead and ring up a sale. Right? So this is a simple example. This was actually from the example we created before. So let's just go ahead and ring something up. Okay. So the first ticket, again, you see the sales amount is $5, right? So we can apply an item discount. So if we click on it, it's actually on the second page. So you click the page button, add remove discount. And again, add or remove discount. Since there's no discount yet, we're going to add one. Oh, you know what? I apologize. The open discount will not work for items. I apologize. Open discount is for ticket only. Forgot about that. But that's how you would add an item discount. We'll follow back on that. But let's go ahead and do the discount ticket. That's on the bottom left over here. So discount ticket, add discount, and of course you see the open discount we created. And with the open discount, right? Again, let's say I type 5. When I type 5 right now, it's 5%. Okay. If I click the OK button, maybe a little hard to see, but that line right here shows 5% off, and 5% of that sales amount, $5 is 25 cents. Click on discount ticket. We can remove the discount, right? So we go in again, add discount, open discount. And again, I can type any amount I want. So let's say I type 10. If I was just to click OK now, it would try to apply a $10 discount. I mean 10% discount, right? But what I can also do is this flat amount. So let's say I want to do a $1 discount. I can type 1, click flat amount. So that's not 1% discount. That is a $1 discount. Click OK. And you can see your discount right here, $1 off, and of course, $1. So that's how you use the open discount. It's exactly the same as in the salon. Okay. Let's see here. let's do this. Let me change my sales price to $10 just to make it easy on us. And let me just double check that my tax is 10%. Okay, it is 10%. All right. So let's go ahead and do that again and pay attention to the price, right? We mentioned before on our example, right? $10 sales. I went to the payment screen, so it's a little easier for you to see the price right here. But again, without discount, right? $10 sales, $1 tax, customer pays $11 because again, our tax is 10%. Simple so far. Let's apply a discount. Now remember, it's set to a tax after discount. That means it's going to discount first, then apply tax. And let's do a 10% discount, right? Whoops, let's do a $2 discount. So now our new sales amount, it actually shows in the green right here, but our new sales amount is $8, right? Because the $10 original price and we have a $2 off, customer pays $8. But if we apply tax, it's going to tax on the $8, tax after you apply the discount. So that's the $8.80, right? Let me remove discount. Let me change the discount. And this time I'm going to change the flag over here to tax before discount. That means it's going to apply tax, then apply discount. Same ticket. We're going to discount. Now you see the difference, right? I have $8 sales amount because the original was $10 sales minus a $2 discount, which you see over here. But our tax is $1 because that's what we told it to do. Apply tax before you apply any discount. So even though 10% of $8 is 80 cents, our original amount, non-discounted amount was $10. And that's what it calculated the tax based on. So you can see how important that is, right? This one, the customer is paying more money. So again, tax calculation, when we create a discount, the discount option where you set it to tax before or tax after discount, that is very, very important, right? I see it wrong on a lot of databases, and it's just creating problems because the tax calculation is wrong. Now we've been playing with the open discount. Let's go ahead and add a new discount. So I'm going to add a $1 discount, right? It's going to be a flat amount, what we call flat amount. So I'm going to choose amount off, and I'm going to put 1. Again, tax before or tax after, right? Oh, forgot this part. Is this discount going to be applied to the entire ticket or just to a single menu item? So you can actually enable it for both. So it's just like on the salon, right? And you notice that when I click the apply discount to menu item, a new option pops up right here, which is normally hidden, right? Because if we have the option of applying it to a menu item, it gives us the option of applying that discount automatically. So for now, I'm just going to click apply discount to tickets and click OK. Let me remove discount. Okay, so we have a $10 sales. I'm going to click on it, add discount, and you see we have no discount set up because we have no item discounts. I mean, we do have discounts set up, just no item discounts. So that's why what it's telling you. If we go to discount ticket, add discount, and now you see we have 2. We have the open discount and that $1 flat amount discount we created. Click on it, and again, you see it applied a discount. This time, let's click apply discount to menu items. When we do that, of course, we have to choose what menu items. So I'm going to apply it to the iced coffee, right? But I am not going to set it automatically. So it will apply. I mean, again, I can uncheck the apply discount to ticket too. I can simply say this is only applied to items, or I can have it on both. Um, for now, I'm going to leave it on both, but I am not going to enable the auto discount. And I'm going to set it to the iced coffee. So it's only enabled on the iced coffee, not on the other one. So let's void this ticket. Let's start a new ticket. So hot coffee, right? If I click on it and I try to add a discount, it's saying no discounts are set up. Why? I mean, we do have an item discount, but this menu item doesn't have any discount. So you see the difference. Now let's add the iced coffee, right? And there's no discounts if you can see it. I can go to the payment screen just to show you. You see, there's no discounts of any type. Now let me click the iced coffee and I can add a discount. And it will work because unlike the hot coffee, right, the iced has an item discount that can apply to it. Now, when we apply an item discount, it's not going to be on the bottom. It's actually listed kind of like stuck together with the item itself. So you can see that $1 discount right here on the second line. Okay. So that's the item discount. Whoops, sorry. Now that was what we call a flat amount, which is basically like a preset amount. You can also do, oops. Let me see. I'll just do 10%. So we can also do a percent discount. Let me make it 20%, so it's a different amount. And of course, make sure you check percent off and then type 20. So that'll be 20%. Same thing, is it applied to ticket or is it applied to menu items or both? And which menu items, right? So let me log on. We can apply the item discount, which again is in percentage. So we have a $10 sales. If we do a 20% discount, that is $2 off. And you can actually see that it's now $2. And you know, ticket discount would work the same exact way. Now, I forgot to check that, by the way. Now, we haven't had it auto discount. So let's do this. We've created 3 discounts. Let's go back to our $1 discount. All right. Let's do auto discount. And I'm going to make it auto discount on this iced coffee here. Now, before we had to manually apply it. But now what I'm going to do is set the auto discount flag and I turn that on. So if I start a ticket, hot coffee, doesn't do anything. Add the steaks. Right? Whoops. Doesn't do anything. There's no discounts applied, right? So we have $20 and $1. And we can, I mean, it's a little hard to see, but down here, our sales amount is still $21 plus tax. Now let's go ahead and add the iced coffee. See what happened? Because I turned on the auto discount function when I added the iced coffee, which did have an auto discount. It's exactly what it says. It automatically discounts that item. Now, again, the auto discount will only work on menu items, not on the tickets. We cannot auto discount an entire ticket, just individual menu items. So that's basically the entire discount function. There's only one other thing. If we go into back office and into the configuration tab of the company profile, so back office, company profile, and configuration tab, there's a few discount options here. And it's similar to the tax calculation, by the way. So calculate tips before ticket discount. Basically, it's saying when we're doing tips, right? You know, there's always that tip guide, and we can always calculate tip based on the sales amount. Are you calculating tips on the entire non-discounted sales or on the discounted sales? So similar to how you apply tax, that's how it's going to calculate discount. I mean, sorry, similar to how you calculate tax, that's how it's going to calculate tips. You know, that's obviously if we calculate tip before we apply any discount, the tip amount that it applies is going to be higher, right? And if we uncheck that, what it's saying is when you calculate tips, right? First apply any discounts, then take the discounted amount and use that for tip calculation. So some places want it one way, some places want it the other. So that's definitely something that even though it may not look obvious, it's going to be controlled by the discount. The other one is apply ticket discount on item with discount. And basically that's for discount stacking, right? So right now we allow them to, since it's enabled, we allow them to apply ticket discount on an item that already has a discount. So what does that mean? It's basically a discount stacking. I'm not gonna actually do the math. Let's just go ahead and run through a ticket. All right, so that is, excuse me. So that is a $10 sales with a $1 item discount. Now, since we allow them to do a ticket discount, what I can do is this: click discount ticket, right? Add another $1. By the way, it's only gonna be applied with a percent discount because a flat discount will not do anything. So the ticket discount has to be a percent discount for this. So if I apply a 20% discount on the entire ticket, since it allows me to stack discounts, right? What it's going to do is still apply that $1 item discounts, then apply the 20% discount on the entire ticket. So you can see that it's, after everything is said and done, our total is $7.92. That's with you know, discount stacking, I call it. So let's do this. Now we're going to go in, again, company profile configuration tab. We're going to uncheck the apply ticket discount on item with discount. That means any ticket discount will not be applied on a menu item that already is discounted. So when we do allow it, you saw it was $7.92 total, right? So now let's not allow it. So we cannot stack discounts. So this item has an item, this menu item has an item discount. Now let's try to apply a ticket discount. Same thing, add discount and add 20%. You see the difference? Because we only have one menu item, and I did that just to make it easier for you to see. But when we do not allow discount stacking, since this menu item already has a discount, even though we put a ticket discount on, it doesn't do anything because that one item cannot be further discounted. That's what we told the system to do. All right. And again, I show you right now, but you really should go in, and that's what you need to do. You're supposed to do it as your homework. Go in and play around with the setting. So it's not just creating the discount over here. We have to come to company profile, and there are two options here that will affect, how discounts will operate and how it's controlled in the system. All right, so that's definitely something you need to take a look at. Okay, Next one, let's take a very quick look at, let's talk about customer. The customer to me is not a big deal in a restaurant. So let's go in, log on, right? Pickup and delivery. And when we're dealing with customers in a restaurant, it's mainly here. This is where it becomes important. And it's only for places that do pickup and delivery tickets. So there are two main things well, three main things. Name of the customer, phone number of the customer. For example, I'm gonna make one that's brand new. I'm gonna type all sevens just to make it easy, right? If I type it in and I try to get address, what that does is try to search for a customer. And you can see that, hey, it says customer doesn't exist. So let's type one in, right? All right, so let's pretend that's his name, right? Aaron and Emil, right? That's the name of the customer. So what is his address? Type in the street address, any unit number or suite number, city, right? And zip code. Okay, so you type all that in. If you want, try to get their email, and then notes is not important because it's not really saved to their customer profile. It's only for this one ticket, just to let you know, any notes that you type in. So the main thing is get the phone number, get the name, and get the address. And then you can start your delivery tickets or pickup tickets, right? Let me just go ahead and pay out this ticket. Now, if we start another ticket, and again, at this point, I can type in his number, click get address, and it would get all the relevant info. But that's pretty much all we use it for, making deliveries and just finding out, just more easily pulling up this customer. That way, when we type in, every single time when we type in a phone number and a name and everything, we don't have to manually type in their number again, their name again, and the address again. All I need is your phone number, and it'll search by the phone number, and I get all that information. So it's mainly to save us time when we're making a delivery ticket and a pickup ticket, okay? That is really the main purpose of the customer profile in a restaurant. Now, we do have some restaurants that deal with loyalty programs, but it is very, very rare. Most of the time when they deal with customers, all they're worried about is making sure they have a name, a phone number, and an address, so that they do less typing when they create a pickup ticket or a delivery ticket. That's really all it's used for. I mean, again, we do have loyalty program and everything, but it's really not used that often. Now, in the back office, there is a customer profile setup. We can click on it and modify some of this information. But again, it's extremely, extremely rare for anyone to do that. I mean, you can fix the name over here if you want. If we go into contact info, we can change or edit phone numbers and addresses, right? For example, if I wanted to add another phone number, I don't click up here, by the way. What I do is down here, I click add another phone number. And from here, I can click on an existing one and delete it, remove it, or I can type in a new phone number and add it. Same thing with the address. I don't click up here and do anything. What I do is if I need to modify or add another address, there is a add another address button on the bottom, right? So I can click on it and delete an existing, or I can type in a new address and click add. So that's what the main thing you'll be doing. It's probably about the only thing you'll be doing. There's some other functionality in here, but again, since it's rarely used, I'm not going to bother right now, right? Just get the main functionality and main requirements done. That's all I'm worried about. So that's the company. That's, like I said, 95% of the restaurants that we deal with, that's about all they need in terms of the customer function. Just mainly be able to add a customer to the database and then either edit the name, edit the address, or edit the phone number. Pretty much it. Okay. Okay. Backup and restore. Sorry, lookup tables. Sorry about that. Under the lookup tables, we can create a void reason. And again, if you want to create a new void reason, just type it in, right? Whatever it may be, type it in on the right side, click update, and it's there. And if we log on, click on it, right? Whoops. We click on an item and we void, right? Here's our new void reason. We just created it. So that's where we get that list of reasons to void, right? Same thing, if we void the entire ticket, it's the same list. But basically, this is where we get it from, under the lookup tables and then void reason. The next one is kitchen commands, right? That's over here. So let's go ahead and start a ticket. If I click on that item, and you see right here it says commands, these are the kitchen commands. Okay? You click on it and you notice you can add more than one at a time because this is instructions for the kitchen. That's what it does. All right? So what it'll do is print the menu item and then, you know, add these commands there so the kitchen staff knows how to make this item. Because again, let's say someone wants a hamburger, right? But they don't want any onions. Well, this is one way of doing it. Or they want it, a menu item and they want it extra spicy or not spicy. So this is a way of telling the kitchen how to make the menu item without having to run to the back. So that's the whole purpose of this, right? Being able to send an order to the kitchen without having to run to the back. So that's what the kitchen commands can help you with. And it's not like a modifier where a modifier can have a price. It's more generalized settings to how to make the menu item. And that's the kitchen commands. But there's one other thing we can do. By the way, when we create a kitchen command, that's all we, right? Type it in and then type the order to print. Because again, we can add more than one kitchen command. So the order of how it prints. Which kitchen command does it print first, basically? So we can type that in. You know, higher number would be on the bottom of the list. Starts from 0 and then 1, 2, 3, etc. And if we want just to save it, just click update, and then you can see we created a new one, right? I'm gonna delete that. Now, the other thing we can do is this. We can add the buttons to the ticket screen for quick access. You see down here where the equal sign is, which is a line separator, the to go, don't make, and rush. That's what this is. You see the to go button? Let's say I set this to none. You saw I was there before, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna set it to none. I removed it. Whoops. I may have to, oh, there we go. I refreshed it. So now you see the to go button is gone. So that was a quick way of adding a kitchen command, but that's where you can control it and then, you know, change the quick access kitchen command buttons. So, you know, you can select a different one and then, you know, type it, select the button position for that. And that's down here. So that's the kitchen command in a nutshell. And again, it prints to the kitchen just as a way of making the menu item. All right, this session is going to end in about 30 seconds. So let's take a quick break right now.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.